Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, oh. Real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease 521416. Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International presents 2018 Outreach Event in Nigeria. Date Tuesday 26th June 2018. Time 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at St. Paul Primary School, Adiogun, Akinyele Local Government, Ibadan, Oyo State. Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International is celebrating journey so far and a year celebrating of LFJ in Nigeria. Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International is an outreach bring dignity, awareness, honest to meet the physical need of people through humanitarian support networks, homeless people with need, widowers, orphan care, children and youth awareness events, medical, disaster relief and development. Iṣẹ́ gbogbo wa ni ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sowọ́pọ̀ ká jọ gbé e lárugẹ ká nawọ́ ìrànwọ́ sí àwọn aláìní, kíkọ́ ilé ìwé ìgbàlódé fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ àwọn abarapá àti àwọn aláìní àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Host and ambassador is Prophetess A. Akibiseyin for financial sponsors and and support. Account details in London. Account name Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International. Bank name Metro Bank. Account number 26891639. Sort code 230580. Nigeria. Account name Light of Faith and Joy International. Bank name FCMB. Account number 4528359012. Contact details +44 7961 36 0585 +234 70 36 70 6218 +234 80 23 44 1746 +234 80 52 1416. Website lfjoutreachinternational.com. Email light.of.faith.n.joy.outreach@gmail.com. Facebook Light of Faith and Joy Outreach. Note this, that the second visit will be at Shagam on 28th of June 2018. Let's come together to do it. Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International presents Rent or Land with Ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction. Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibejuleki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All this and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibejuleki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction. Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibejuleki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibejuleki Shoprite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibejuleki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Ajah, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, real estate and land agent with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yeah. yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease at Ibeju-Lekki and its environs at Aspire Heights Realtor at affordable and reasonable price. We have estates in different places: Arium Estate, Abidjan, Lekki, Green Island, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate, Lekki, Peninsula Home Phase 2, Lekki, Royal Flex Estate Phase 3, Lekki. All these and more are our estates with good roads, maximum security, buildings with good structure and well planned. And as far as Ibeju-Lekki have good future, you too can come and plan to have your own company. Refineries under construction, Lagos State Smart City, Lekki Free Trade Zone and Lekki Deep Seaport is under construction at Ibeju-Lekki International Airport. 60 different Chinese companies, Fort Milan Bridge, Ibeju-Lekki ShopRite and so on. Commercially and industrially, Ibeju-Lekki will be great and conducive place for everybody. Come and get your own property at Aspire Heights Realtor. Come directly to our office at H56 57 Ikota Shopping Complex, VGC, Lekki Epe Expressway, Aja, or call Mr. Adeniyi on this number 09070995466 or 08052894614. Aspire Heights Realtor says get your properties at affordable prices. Yeah. Aspire Heights Realtor is here for me. Oh, yes. Everybody listening, real estate and land agents with 100% guarantee. Aspire Heights Realtor, now you be baba. Oh yes, buy land, buy house, lease and rent houses or land with ease.
Outreach event in Nigeria. Date Tuesday 26th June 2018. Time 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at St. Paul Primary School, Adiogun, Akinyele Local Government, Ibadan, Oyo State. Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International is celebrating journey so far and a year celebrating of LFJ in Nigeria. Light of Faith and Joy Outreach International is an outreach bring dignity, awareness, honest to meet the physical need of people.
evening, ladies and gentlemen at home. You are all welcome to today's program, Women of Valor, on Noble People Television. Thank you all for joining me on today's program. I remain your presenter, and my name is Yetunde Oluyinka Okeshola. I hope you've all enjoyed your long weekend, mostly today's bank holiday. It's always a pleasure to have an extra day on top of our normal weekend just to rest, and I hope you've all had a very wonderful and peaceful bank holiday and rest. I hope you've managed to, do other things as well that you might have been piling up as a woman of valor, and even as a man of valor as well. I hope you've all, enjoyed your day. You've been able to achieve your goal for today. Thank you all again for your support all the time to us all at Noble People Television. We do appreciate you, your contributions, and your support. Without you, we cannot do it, and this is why you, our viewers, our fans, are always you're always our priority, and your enjoyment is very paramount to us. We continue to bring to you other programs that are loading, even coming in this June is going to be your long awaited Oro Agba, which I will be the presenter. We've got a lot of cases that is already loading. We've had emails and letters of things to discuss on Oro Agba. That's why I'm just briefing you. It's going to be about life experience, things that has happened to people, and they want to, to seek advice of elders that will be participating in this program. It's going to be a very enjoyable one. So please, we will let you know. It's going to be on Saturday as well, and it will be between the hours of 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. So please bear it in mind and look forward to that, Oro Agba, on Noble People Television, and it's going to be on Saturday from the month of June. We will let you know by next week which day exactly we're going to start in June. On today's program, Women of Valor, I would like to talk to us on and advise us to be an eagle and fly. Yes, it's a women program, it's women's program, but today's topic is actually something that is going to be very beneficial to everybody, both men and women. But because women are always, with the backbone, the managers of their home, and the pillar of their home. Yes, the men are the head, they're meant to be there as the head as well, but they always say there is no praise or dignity for a man without a woman. So, which means even no matter how hard a man is working, no matter how hard, how recognizable a man is, how respectable in the community, if you don't have a wife or a woman under your roof, there are certain respect that you will be lacking. So this program is based on advising women generally, but we always encourage and welcome men as well, and we've always appreciate your contributions in this program. So on today's program, as I said earlier, the topic for today will be an eagle and fly. Why did we choose the bird eagle out of all the birds? Well, we know that an eagle is a very agile and powerful creature of God. It's a very, very strong bird, one of the strongest birds actually that's ever been created. It has a lot of uniqueness and characteristics that we as human beings, mostly tonight, as women, we need to emulate to be an eagle. I'm not saying we should find a way to turn ourselves into a bird, of course not. But how we are going to relate to some of the characteristics of this bird. Remember, I always try to remind us of the definition of woman of valor, or the meaning of valor. Boldness, a woman of understanding, a determined woman, great courage in the face of danger, especially in battle. That is what valor is defined as. And you, as a woman, you will bear with me that you must have been faced with certain things in life, and how we are going to use all the things that we face in every day-to-day life activity. We're going to use this unique, very powerful and agile, strong 6 kilo up to 6 kilo bird to talk to us tonight. I would like to talk on some of the characteristics of this bird, eagle. First of all, you will see that eagle only flock together. You will not see one single eagle in the midst of other, type of birds. Eagle will always flock with an eagle. You will see the group of them if they are on ground. And they do not mix together with just any form of birds, with any form of, group. So also you, as a woman of valor, you should know your standard, you should know your class, you should know. There's always an adage that says, show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. The group of people that you associate yourself with tells and says a lot about you. You don't even have to define yourself. Maybe you've just been met with someone that is new, that they don't know you, but maybe they knew people that are your friends. They wouldn't have to look far before they can kind of come to a conclusion who they think you are, even though sometimes it might be wrong judgments, or because people do change. Like I always been told that one thing that is constant in life is change. Even sometimes you have some good people that has been changed to bad people. But if you have a group of people, or people that you don't know at all, you don't just jump into relationships of friendship, association. When I say relationship in this regard, I'm talking of group of friends, not relationship as in marriage or lovers relationship. So it's a very good characteristics of an eagle that you, as a woman, you can emulate, that you look for the people that are in your right group, because they always says that even a sheep that follows dog around will eat, you know what they said that they will eat. So you need to choose your friends carefully. You need to choose the people that you associate yourself with carefully. Some people, associate themselves around the member of their religious group. Some will just go to their place of worship and out, and the group of friends is always like outside, maybe at work. But then, either you have your friends at work or your place of worship, you will have to study each other, very well, which is going to lead us to another characteristic of an eagle. So please choose your friends carefully, as this will have a lot of impact in your life. Okay, excuse me. There are certain things that you cannot predict, or you cannot that are inevitable. Like there are two friends one time that they're both single parent, and one family member of the other was advising the other to say, why are you associating yourself with a lady, she is single, and then now you are single now? Not because necessarily they both wish to be single. So these kind of things are inevitable. I'm not talking of that. There are things that you don't have control over. You don't, because, oh, my friend is single now, or her husband has left her, I'm going to dissociate myself from her because we don't have husband in common. This is not the example of the one I'm giving. I'm saying bad character. And they always say that someone that is wicked, no, is he or she's just waiting for someone to tell him or her. So you all know what I'm talking about. You know what group of friends. You cannot be, in a relationship or be a married woman and then, be clubbing all night, even though you should have time for fun as well. There is, before I actually move further, I'm going to set a very quick example of something that I know about, just to share with you as well. There was a lady, this was like about 2-3 years ago. She was happily married with 2 kids. And every now and again, she's going to leave the husband at home and tell the husband, I'm going to club with my friend, because she's now a student, a university student. And she thought, okay, because all the mates are going to club every Friday. So every now and again, like 2 times in a month, she will go to club and stay. First, she will come home like, say, 5 o'clock in the morning from night or 6 a.m. It grew to the stage that she was actually staying all night out. What do you want your husband to say? You cannot say you're just in the group of your friends and you slept over. You're a responsible woman. You're meant to be a responsible woman. You're a married woman. Even though you're not married, even if you're a single parent or you have parental responsibility, you don't just stay out. Even if you're not married or you're just a woman of valor, of dignity, you don't go to party, like clubbing 3-4 times in a month and sleeping out of your own comfort zone. You don't know what is going on in the people's house that you're sleeping or resting your head. So these are the kind of things that you need to choose carefully, when you are choosing friends and you are making friends. Another good characteristic of an ego that I would love to talk about tonight is research has shown and were made known that ego always fly high. They fly higher altitude than any other birds that lives. So in life, you will see that if you're in a position that is higher than your mates or people around you, you must be conscious and aware that it is not everybody that around you that will be happy with your position. Some will be envious, some will be jealous of your position, and they will say there will be some that will be happy with you. Not everybody is malicious, but then you can have other people that would like to talk down on you, to discourage you, to bring you down. Maybe you're at a place of employment and you're doing everything, you're giving all your best, and because of that, your manager or your director give you a promotion. And because of this promotion, don't expect that all the people that are around you that you always used to be at the same level will support and be happy with your progress. Be prepared that as you go and so higher in life, there will be people that will not be happy with your progress, with your achievements, and will probably even want to talk down on you to discourage you. The things that you were doing that gave you that promotion, maybe even in the house of God it does happen, or your religious, your commitment, they will say things that will discourage you, that, oh, maybe it's pastor's son, it's pastor's daughter, or we don't even know what is going on, But just know that these things will happen, but do not let it discourage you. It doesn't matter how other birds look on eagle. Eagle doesn't care about, because high is his place. His place is at the top to soar. That is how he's made to soar. So if you are made to do good and to be diligent with whatever is committed into your hand, just keep pushing forward, keep progressing, and you will see that with this, and not ignoring, because you need to save your energy even to achieve higher than whatever you've achieved. You don't need to spend your energy like, answering every derogatory comments or any discouraging words around you. You have to try and grow what we call a thick skin and a deaf ear to some of the comments. Or even if you hear just say, oh, it is well, just find something very neutral, comments to reply to people that will try to discourage you, because you're the only one who knows why and how you have got to where you are, and you cannot allow any word of discouragement to bring you down. Another characteristics and good thing that we can emulate from an eagle is that eagles does face challenges in life. They do face storm as well, but when there is storm, I'll tell you, other birds, when they're looking for shelter, like chicken for so it's not too far-fetched, where people always call people that are weak and always running away for challenges, as they call them chicken. They use it to kind of describe them. When chicken and hens and organs are looking for a shelter, somewhere to hide their head, no, eagle will fly in the midst of that storm. We use the pressure of the storm to soar higher, even that the storm will push the eagle higher above the storm itself, because in the altitude the storm is not like all up there. It's from certain altitude, so the eagle will use that storm to push themselves even further, to go above where there is no storm. They will go above, and then they can look down on the storm. So also you, as a woman of valor, when you're faced with different divers of storm in your life, in your at place of work, in your home, in your matrimonial home, or in your relationship with your siblings, or even if you're a man, if you're faced with storms as well, you should not allow the storm to kind of sweep you away, or you go and find a hiding place just to hide your head. Because if you hide, there are certain things, that certain storms that you need to face, and do something about. Yeah, you cannot hide away forever, because it can actually be very, very deadly. It can sweep you away. I don't pray for that, but what I'm saying is, whatever storm or challenges in life that you're facing as a woman, don't forget, it is great courage in the face of danger, especially in battle. That is what is called a woman of valor. So use every situation, every challenges, to take it to even a higher ground. See what you have learned from it, and use that to to prepare yourself for a higher ground. Don't let any situation that has challenged you or that has caused you grief, don't let it keep you where what it has cost you. Don't remain in that situation. Use it to promote yourself to a higher ground. Sit down, analyze it, see what you have learned from it, and use it to develop yourself to grow. In the second part of this program, we're going to talk about how ego actually deal with his own challenges. Also, another characteristic that I would like to talk about is ego has a very strong eyesight. A very strong eyesight that even when it's right up and it's in the sky, it can dive into the sea, into the ocean, to pick up something like big fish or something. Like it's been seen, is blessed with a very sharp eye. So also we need to look very deeply into have a very good vision for our own life. Because if you, as a woman, if you don't have a vision for your life, don't forget, your vision is part of how your children will become in life. Because if you have a good vision for your life, part of your good vision is about developing, encouraging your children, supporting them to be the best that they could possibly be. Because if your vision is not wide and encouraging your family, your husband, your partner, and your children, then even whatever you think you have achieved cannot last and cannot be a happy one, because it is not just you in that family, there are other people there. So you should plan, use your insight to look into the future and have a vision, dream of something. What do you want to become? Majority of women or ladies of valor out there, we've been doing the same work for like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, some 20 years. So think of something, think of the future in the next 10 years. Do you still want to be doing the same thing, or do you just want to retire and sit at home doing nothing? You need to think and dream of what am I going to be doing in the next 5 years. What exactly am I going to be doing in the next year? What is my plan? What is my vision for next year? What are my goals? And you can always, use this to achieve your goal, because if you don't have a vision, you cannot dream. If you don't dream, you cannot plan, and you cannot achieve. There will not be any goal at all. So you need to have a very sharp eye and look into your own, future, and also to dream of what you want your life to be. At least you need to dream of it. You need to. If you don't have a dream, then you're not going to be able to plan, towards anything. Before I move further, I would like to appreciate and thank some of the people that have joined me on this program. I have my lovely sister here, Sister Omoyemi Kemi Olatunji Oduewu. Thank you, sister, for joining me today, and well done for yesterday's Women Convention. God bless you richly. I have my brother here, Mr. Team Connection, is watching as well. So thank you very, very much for joining me, Mr. Our own very Obaori. Sister Susan Odrala is watching. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. Noble People Television, God bless you. Mr. Bumi Ayola is watching as well. Deacon, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Sister Fumi Major B is watching with us today. Thank you. And Mr. Olatempo Alashekpe, thank you for your time and for your support for No People Television. My very beautiful auntie is watching as well. Auntie Deborah Odeyemi, thank you. Hope uncle is doing very well. God bless you. I have Mr. Ademijoro Oye will be watching as well. Thank you, sir. God bless you. And Mr. Kenny Entertainer, thank you very much. I hope you're well. Long time no see. God bless you. Auntie Deborah says hello to you, ma. I have Dorothy Okay watching with me. Thank you, sister, for joining me today. God bless you. And our brother Alakpata Oro is watching as well. Thank you. God bless you. Chibi Kadimba, thank you, friend. God bless you. Mr. Michael Ola Omowa as well. Thank you very much. We're looking forward to welcome you on the program on Friday again. Mr. Mowa, God bless you for joining us. Mr. Obekunle is watching as well. Thank you. Oh, that is my cousin from Nigeria. Thank you for joining us on this program. God bless you. I have my brother as well. One of my brothers, Prince Ade Royal, is a very great musician. No one sing Obe style like Prince Ade Royal. So for all your events, please contact him, Prince Ade Royal. That is his Facebook. Details as well. You will be surprised, and I promise you will not regret it. He's based in Nigeria, but he travels America, London, Germany, everywhere. Anywhere you call him, he will go. He's got all the visas to go and perform. Bless you, thank you. Nice one, my sis. I'm enjoying your program. Thank you, Prince Aderoya. And Daddy is watching from Nigeria as well. Dr. Amos Adepoju, thank you, Daddy. God bless you. As we discussed, another characteristic that I would like to talk about is point number 5 is love to take challenges. Remember, if it does not challenge you, it does not change you. Eagle never run away from challenges. When he's faced with challenges, there was actually a picture on the social media of an eagle killing a very big giant snake. What it does was it didn't fight the snake on the ground, because he knows that the ground is the base for the snake. So it took the snake pick up with the big claws and took the snake, to the altitude, fly with the snake. And even, snake doesn't know what to do, of course, because he hasn't got any wing, it's not made there. So he was able to defeat the snake and kill the snake. Actually, even from there, dropping the snake from the altitude is going to be enough to, smash this snake and kill it. So when you're faced with challenges and great, problems, don't run. Just as in support of the last point as well that we discussed. Be a problem solver. Think of what you're going to do to solve the problem. Don't think about the problem too much. Thinking about the problem, majority of women, what we do is sit down and have a pity party, cry, think about the problem, just cry day in, day out. We want to talk to people. Even when we talk to people about our problem, we're not sharing it with them to kind of receive an advice. We actually looking for pitying, and we're looking to be consoled. Whether you're consoled from now till tomorrow does not solve your problem, and whatever advices people give you might not all solve your problem, because at the end of the day, you're the one that is going to execute whatever advice is. So you might as well, keep it down, look for ways by which you can, the solutions that could bring about solutions, the things that could bring about solution to solve the problem that you are facing. Also, eagle test before trusting. When an eagle is diving from the sky to pick up something from the sea, it's not just going to, sometimes it might just like kind of look and go round and round and round, and then it's going to soar up again, like even the prey would think like, oh, he's gone. And by the time he's coming back, he's coming with full force, having targeted that this is it, and he's just going to grab at once and just take it to the, to go and do whatever he has to do. Majority of us, we don't test, we just dabble into things. You've seen somebody doing something, and you just, because you really like what you see, just even once or twice on one or two occasions, and you thought, oh, this is what I'm going to do as well, and you just dabble into it. You have not taught properly, you have not, done your researches, you have not done your homework. We have a very good program that normally comes after or before this program every Monday, which is the business surgery. There's a lot of advices that goes on this program, because this is not a session to advise you on that, but you need to try, you need to test, you need to do your research. You don't just see what other people are doing and just jump into it. You don't follow the multitude to do good. They might be, you don't know the extent of their experience in this particular field for you to just see what they do, you love it and just want to copy them. Because you can only just jump into something and jump out immediately. And you must have lost a lot, maybe your time, money, energy, and all of that are wasted. Remember, time wasted can never be regained. And then you get yourself all upset because, you did not test very well. So as a woman, don't, copy, or as a man even, don't go copying what people are doing. Your friend has got 50 kind of outfits. She doesn't wear it. You've never seen her wearing two clothes on two occasions, just one, and you don't, find out how, or maybe she has a background, or maybe the husband is supporting her, or however. And then you just want to find, by all means, trying to, try and kill yourself to get as much money as possible so you can compete with your friend. It is not about competition. Your life is about you and not about other people. You need to be focused on your own life and plan according to your own resources. At this point, I would like to go for a very short break for 2 minutes. Please stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I will be right back after the short break. Thank you for watching.
Ìwọlẹ̀ ní tọkàn mi fẹ́ ó tọkàn mi yọ. Ṣílẹ̀kùn fún mi o, mo fẹ́ wọlé. olólùfẹ́ mi. Mo fẹ́ oh my honey. Mo fẹ́ oyin ìfẹ́ mi. Ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ tí kò sí mi lórí wọnú ọkàn mi. Ìfẹ́ rẹ̀ tí kò sí mi lórí wọnú ọkàn mi lọ. Má fi ìfẹ́ pamọ́ fún mi olólùfẹ́. Má fi ìfẹ́ pamọ́ fún mi olólùfẹ́ mi. In every situation máa dúró tì ẹ́. In all circumstances kò ní padà o. Olólùfẹ́ mi ò gbé mi sáyà rẹ̀. Olólùfẹ́ mi ò fìfẹ́ bá mi lọ. Ká máa gbé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀ ká wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Ká máa gbé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀ ká wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Ká dẹ̀ tún fìfẹ́ hàn lórí àwọn ọmọ wa. Ká dẹ̀ tún fìfẹ́ hàn lórí àwọn ọmọ wa. Ká má má ṣe gbèsù láyé nínú ilé wa. Ká má má ṣe gbèsù láyé nínú ilé wa. Olólùfẹ́ mi ò olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Olólùfẹ́ mi olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Adúmáradá olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Èyí fún jọ̀wọ́ olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Ìwọ lẹni tọkàn mi fẹ́ ò tọkàn mi yàn ọtí mi. Adára bí ọjọ́ olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Dúró tì mí olólùfẹ́. Má ṣe gbọ́ tẹ́lẹ̀ gan olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Òdòdó títàn náà olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. Sweetheart yẹ olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi. I love you tẹ́lẹ̀ olólùfẹ́ mi ọtí mi.
You're all welcome back to your program Women of Valor on Noble People Television. My name is Yetunde Oluyinka Okeshola. Thank you for joining me on today's program, Be an Eagle and Fly. We have so far discussed some of the characteristics of an eagle and how we can use this to encourage ourselves, to support ourselves for growth and for our development. Another very good characteristic of an eagle is eagle always grow with his own people. They grow with their own people. They're always like in their own company. In this way, you as a woman of valor or as a man that is watching me this evening, you need to have an impact on people that are around you, people that you are associated with. You need to be able to be a mentor. Majority of us, if we are asked, who have you mentored before? We cannot boldly say, we just all want to be at the receiving end. It's not just about receiving, but about giving. There is always blessing in giving, sharing your knowledge, encouraging people in what they can do. Don't keep all your knowledge all to yourself. Be a mentor to someone, impart some of it, guide them. You can't see people that is going to fall and say, it's got nothing to do with me, or I don't care, it's none of my business. We shouldn't have this nonchalant attitude. We should try and help and support one another, because somebody that you help today, you never know what is going to happen tomorrow. They might be the one that will come and be of help to you in the future. And also, eagles always have time for work and family. When eagle work, they work hard. And when they play hard as well. They have all the characteristics of, human nature. They made love as well. They look after their family, their children. They provide for them. The male eagle we go finding, when the new member of the eagle is coming into the family, you will see the male eagle going around, picking up all the, straws to make the nest and making it to like a basket format. Just like, we all always prepare for the nursery for the little one when they are about to be born into the family. So we should copy this habit as well. We shouldn't leave all the responsibility to women alone. Like the male eagle also, we go and find nests, so as in, they work together to make a nest for the little one to come in the family. Also, eagle always remain calm and collected. Eagles don't just jump, they're not irritated anyhow. They are cool. If you look at an eagle eye, even if you Google it, you will see the way they look. That eyes is always like fearless. They go for it. And before they do this, they will be calm. They think properly. They're collected. They plan themselves before they go for whatever they're going for. So don't let us just be jumping into things and be into situations. Don't let us use some informations or process informations that we get from outside to disrupt our family or our home, or to destroy what is good, because not thinking, not being calm. I do give credit to some ladies because they can hear things around and they can really process, keep it down and process it. Maybe even before they start to challenge or attack the situation, they will have seen that, oh, thank God I have not spoken. But there are some ladies or some women out there that the minute as it is hot, they receive it, they're giving it out hot, because they'll say, no, I cannot sleep over what I have to get it out of my chest. Sometimes it's good to cultivate the habits of being calm, collected, and thinking, processing, digest what you want to challenge your partner or your husband with. Think about it properly, the information that you receive. Don't just go challenging so that we don't ruin our home and our relationship. Now, we were made to know that eagle can live as they can live as long as 70 years of age. An ordinary bird can live as long as 70 years of age because of all these characteristics and the way they live their life. But this is because I said in the early part of the program that we're going to discuss how eagle face their own challenges and how they deal with it. When an eagle is about 40 years of age, things happen to them. They face challenges and they face changes in their life. And part of the challenges that they face is that we know that their claws are always very strong. But when they're about 40 years of age, this strong claws becomes very weak and not as strong as it used to be. Also, we know they have a beak that is long and very hard, because it is this beak that they use to sometimes pick up on something, even heavy stuff as well. But when they're about 40 years of age, this beak becomes very bent as well. It's not going to be strong and long, as it becomes bent. And when it is bent, it cannot target and pick up what they're supposed to pick. Even the wings that they use to go through the storm to fly and soar at very high altitude becomes very thick and very heavy. All of these things, when it happens around 40 years of age of an eagle has only got two choices. Only two choices, no other. Number one, to give up and die, because things is going weak, things is degenerating in their system is degenerating. They cannot be the kind of bird that God made them to be. They can accept their fate and die, or they can go through what is called a very painful process of change. And in most of the cases, eagle don't give up. They prefer to go through the process, the painful process of change. Don't forget, which could take them years, a year or two. So an eagle will use their last strength to fly to a very high mountain, and they will stay and remain there. And what do? They will use their beak and knock on the soil, on a very strong rock, to the stage that the beak will come off. They will keep knocking it. Like when you just keep knocking the beak. that is their beak on the rock until it fell off, and they will wait until a new beak grow back. When this is grow back now, they will now use the new strong beak that is grown to pluck every single feathers that is on their wings, that make up their wings. Because the old beak cannot do it, so they have to go through that. It's painful for them, even for the beak to come off, because it is attached to them naturally, but they don't need it. They need to do away with that old beak. So they will now use the new beak to pluck out all of the heavy, thick wings that they have. And when this is done, they don't have any wings, they can't fly, and they will still have to wait. And of course, this cannot be a very good time for the eagle. But the eagle still have to wait for new wings to grow. And you know what? When the new wings is finally grown, the eagle will have what we call a rebirth, because of the painful process of sunning, of sunshine, of raining and everything. They've gone through it. But it's well worth it, because that gives them an opportunity to live another 30 years of being a very strong and a very, very agile bird that they used to be. So also we as humans as well, as women and men, we can go through these processes. Sometimes when we're going through certain things, we don't just give up. There are times that we have to wait and re-strategize to see which way. You know, it doesn't matter whether you've been high up there before and things is not going on as you planned, or things has gone down. There are times that you have to wait and replan yourself. See, examine and analyze where you are falling, and see the lesson you have learned, and see how you can plan to rise again. You don't just condemn yourself to the stage that I'm just going to hide myself away in shame. Don't forget, it cannot be only you. Whatever that has happened to you must have happened to thousands of people in the past, and it is up to you how you deal with it. You can choose to see someone that dealt with their problem, or either in their home or in their place of work, and give up and not do anything about it, or you just want to say, no, this situation is not going to get me down. I'm going to rise above this storm, and I'm going to make it again. Don't forget, never give up. Believe in yourself, and only then can you achieve. Just before I bring today's program to an end, I would like to acknowledge other people that have joined us on this program. I have Ayaba Esther George here, one and only Ayonfe Olori of Noble People Media. Thank you for joining me today, sis. God bless you. I have Prince Adejiboye as well, watching live. Thank you. Mr. Akinola Monisola is joining us today as well. My father in the Lord is watching as well today. Thank you, Pastor Jacob Olalere. God bless you. And thank you for your support on our Women Convention yesterday. God bless you, sir. I have my very good childhood friend, Dr. Olufumilayo Alo, watching this program all the way from Nigeria. God bless you for me. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Shakiru Alowonle as well. He says, True Talk, thank you for agreeing with us. Ayaba Esther says, kindly share, and share. Please share the program. I have my sister here, Ms. Mojisola Johnson. She says, good evening, Atieti. Hope I'm not too late today. You were not too late, but you can always watch this program again, sister. God bless you. Hope you're well. And hope family is good as well. Sister Janet Oshipote, thank you for joining us. God bless you. Mrs. Bukola Murakinyo is watching us. Mommy, you're late today joining us. but you can always go back and watch the program from the beginning. This is where I'm going to bring today's program to an end. And by the grace of God, I will be joining you again next week, Monday. Don't forget and keep an eye on the way for your long-awaited program, Oroagba. It's going to start in the next month. It's a very interesting program. I will not tell you more about it. You've got to join us to see all of the things that is going to be happening. And we'd like you to be participant of it as well, because, you know, when you wash hands together, then the hands becomes much cleaner. So we will welcome and embrace your contribution while we encourage and advise people on the personal life issues that they want to discuss with us. Until next week, when I'll be joining you again, my name is Yetunde Oluyinka Okeshola. Thank you for watching Noble People TV, and thank you for joining me on today's program, Women of Valor. God bless you.
In every situation, majority, in all circumstances, kò ní padà o. Olólùfẹ́ mi ò gbé mi sáyà rẹ̀, olólùfẹ́ mi ò fìfẹ́ bá mi lò. Ká máa gbé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀, ká wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Ká máa gbé ní ìrẹ́pọ̀, ká wà ní ìṣọ̀kan. Ká dẹ̀ tún fìfẹ́ hàn lórí àwọn ọmọ wa. Ká dẹ̀ tún fìfẹ́ hàn lórí àwọn ọmọ wa. Ká má má ṣe gbèsù láyé nínú ilé wa. Ká má má ṣe gbèsù láyé